and welcome back to our channel. To my returning subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for always being here with me, for the support that you'll be showing me. You guys are the OGs, and by the way, the family is growing and we are getting bigger and bigger and better and better. We're getting bigger, guys. We're really getting bigger, guys, and it is a road to 200 and subscribers, and we can do it. Yes, we can do it before Monday. We can do this before Monday. Road to 200 subscribers, guys. We are really growing, and I'm really thanking God for the growth. So to my new subscribers, I just take this opportunity to welcome you to our channel, to this family, to be among us. Yes, the Blossoms family. I thank you so much, and this is home. This is where we roll. So in case maybe there's something that you want me to talk about, maybe concerning Africa and anything tradition, this is to my new subscribers. You can tell me, yes, on the comment section. And also to my returning subscribers, you guys, you've been always been here with me since the start of this channel. You've been here with me, you've been watching my videos, you're showing me support. So even to you, if I tell you have something else that you want me maybe to be talking about, just let me know. Yes, just let me know on the comment section. Yes, and we've been talking largely about witches and night runners. Yes, we've been talking so much about witches and night runners. Okay, maybe this topic is rather wide. Yes, it's rather wide. And if you live in Africa and if you're told you're coming from Africa, you know why it's wide, because this is something that is rampant. Yeah, witchcraft is something. These are cultural practices that are normally practiced in Africa, and it is common. It's not rare. It's something that's common in each and every community. You'll find that there are witches, there are night runners. Yeah, so they live amongst us. We live with them. Yes, as a matter of fact, at the end of the day, we love them. They are our neighbors. There's nothing we can do about it. And now I want to talk about other communities that shun these witchcrafts, witches. Let me say witches. They normally shun away these witches and they look down upon these witches. There are some communities like in Africa or in the country that I'm coming from, that's Kenya, that are like it's like they don't want anything to do with them because it's so much. They always call havoc in the community. They always call because harm. They just trigger every calamity in the village, because these witches always very notorious when it comes to like hurting people. They are just heartless. They are full of hatred. They don't want to see prosperity among people and within the community. That is something that they don't want it. So you'll find that in some of the communities, like in Africa, you find that there are some communities that when after identifying their homes, they identify the homes. Yes, it is true. These witches, they live with us. They live among us. But you'll find out that now when it becomes so rampant in that they are like all over the place, just killing people like that, causing underdevelopment in the communities. You find that most of the community members, they always come together and then they come out with a solution. And most of the time you'll find that they torture their houses. They just go and burn their homestays so that they can get away. They can get rid of anything that concerns them, anything that involves these witches. There's some communities that are like that. They just identify the people. If at all you're coming from a witch family or a witch homestead, they just go there, destroy everything, and even burn down their houses. That is if you're caught. If you're caught bewitching people or causing death and such. But in other communities, you'll find that people are afraid of them. Since people are afraid of them because they don't know the calamity, they don't know the extent of damage these people can cause, because they normally cause damage. If at all you try to hurt them, they're going to come like the heartbreak, they're going to hurt you big time. They're going to hurt you big time, and they're going to find, they're going to look for an opportunity, and they're going to identify one part that is going to really, really, really hurt you the most, and that is what they're going to deal in. So you'll find that in my community, like, yes, in my community, like there was a case whereby there was this woman, yes, who is a let me say, like a witch. Yes, the witch, the one that normally like look at people with bad eyes. We always say bad eyes, yeah, for lack of a better word to use. Yes, the one that if you're told you are eating, they find you eating something, they just bewitch the food that you are eating, and it's going to cause stomach aches, and maybe if at all it's not taken seriously, it's going to lead to your own death. So in this case, this woman, yeah, mostly, as I said earlier, most of these witches, they're always witches that deal with bewitching people who are eating, or maybe when you're eating something, most of them are always ladies. Rather, yeah, most of them are always ladies. So there was a case whereby this woman, there was a man, I mean, yes, there was a man who had like this man had really wanted to have sons, but he used to have daughters. So in the last pregnancy, in the last conception between him and the wife, God blessed them, and they had a son. So after having a son, having a son, the son was like still a toddler. Yes, let me say a toddler. He was still like months old. So what happened is that there was this day that the woman was trying to give, the woman, the wife, or the mother to this child, was trying to give the child, was feeding the baby some porridge. All of a sudden, this woman that always bewitches kids came to that compound, and when she was coming to that compound, she saw that lady like feeding the baby. All of a sudden, that urge, it is like an urge that always drives you. It's like an urge that controls your emotion. It's always an urge that tells you that now so and so is eating, the baby is being fed, now you can go ahead and just bewitch him or her. So that is what happened. He bewitched the baby, and all of a sudden the baby, when she was like because the how the witches works, or how these things so normally works, is that after you've been bewitched, you're not going to like start having that stomachache immediately. The reactions are not going to take place immediately. It's going to take place once the person has left. You see, once the person has left is when you start having, like, even if it is stomachache, you just start having that stomachache. So when the lady left, the baby started screaming. The baby was just screaming aimlessly. And now when the dad came, it was like it never took long before the dad came, because it was now too much until the dad, the father to this child, was sent for, because the baby was now crying uncontrollable. So it's like even the mother panicked, but she never knew that this woman was a witch. So when the man came, he just asked who was here in this homestead. And here he was told that so and so was here in this homestead. So he was like, "Bas, this child has already been bewitched, and that lady is the one who bewitched my child." So what he did, he went to bring that lady back. So when he went to this lady's homestead, what he did, I mean, he tricked her. He told her about maybe some, because this woman was from this, I don't want to say denominations, but there was this, let me say that in Kenya we have like churches. We have different types of churches, and you will find that in most of the churches there are some, can I say that merry-go-round or something of that sound, of that kind, whereby maybe it is maybe like on Wednesday we just go for devotions. Yeah, you see those devotions and such. So he told her that the pastor, yeah, I'm sorry to use that word, wanted to see her, and it was so urgent. He tricked her. So the lady just boarded the bicycle. It was a bicycle that he was using to transport, to take himself there. So the lady just boarded, and they just went. So when they were going, the lady was like, why are we dropping to your house? And the man was like, oh, I forgot my hymn book, and that's the reason why I've decided to come and collect it and go back. So the lady tried to resist, but the man was like, why are you resisting? It's only the Bible that I'm picking, then we are going. It's not going to take a lot of time. So because she never wanted to come in because she knew what she had already done. So he just went. They went together. After going together, the man, I mean, just went to the house and came back with a machete. He just took the machete and showed it to her and told her, if I told you you're not going to heal my child, if I told you this is the only son that I'm having, and if I told you you're not going to heal him, this one, I'm also going to kill you. If that child dies, you're also going to die in my compound. So the lady was like, no, it's not me. And the man was like, I know it's you. I know it's you. If my child dies, even you are going to die here. And in fact, I'm going to cut your neck. So the lady had no option but to go ahead and heal that child. So that is what they normally do. If I told you are caught, what you are supposed to do as the witch is to take back that the bewitching act. I don't know whether you're together. To take it back, whereby by doing that is that the food that child was eating is the same food that you're also going to consume. If at all the child was being given porridge, and that is the porridge that you use to bewitch that child, that porridge you're supposed to take it. Yes, to take it, even if it's not that one, but the same food. That is what you're supposed to be taking. That is the healing. That is what you are going to use as a portion, as a healing portion to heal that child. So the lady that bewitched that child just went to the kitchen, prepared some porridge. I don't know what they normally put inside, whether it is saliva or what. After doing that, she just came and gave it to that child. After giving that child, the child just stopped crying and stopped screaming as if nothing happened. Yes, as if nothing happened. And that is how the child got healed. That is normally what they do. If I told you you've been bewitched while eating, let's say, for example, meat or even fish, that same food is what is required in order to heal you. That is in case the person that bewitched you has been found. But if I told the person has not been found, it's either you're taken to what do you call, a native doctor. Yes, you're taken to the native doctor, and this native doctor is going to administer some concoction to you, and this concoction is going to trigger vomit, and you're going to vomit everything that you ate. And when you're vomiting them, you're going to vomit live maggots. I think you know what maggots are. Live maggots. You can even at times it's even hard to know how live maggots just got inside somebody's stomach, but that is what normally happens. You vomit live maggots that are even, you can see that they are moving. That is what you do. You vomit them, and after you vomited them out, you're just safe. Yes, you're just safe. That is how it's done. That is how it's done. It's either that person. So if I told you have been bewitched, it's either you go back to that person that you think has bewitched you, if at all you know that person. So that is the reason why it's hard. It's hard, especially if maybe you are just eating aimlessly in the market, because you find that maybe you are hungry and just you decide to buy something, and now you are just walking as you eat. That one is different, because you won't know who bewitched you. But if at all it is in the village, and you really know that so and so was in this village, so and so was in this homestead, she was the only person who came here, and after coming here, I have started to feel this way. It's very easy to identify the person that bewitched you. So if I told you you've identified that person, you just have to go back to that person, and that person is the one who is going to heal you, because they are the one who has the, like, the, what can I say? This word is, I'm missing this word. There's this word that I wanted to use that I'm missing. The remedy. It's like a remedy. They are the ones who has that remedy of healing you. So it's either you go to the native doctor, if at all the person is not around, the person that you bewitched you is not around, or you don't know that person that bewitched you, or you go back to that person who bewitched you. That is also if you know that person, the person that bewitched you. So guys, that is how it normally works. Yes, that is how it normally works. So for you to be safe, especially in the villages, first of all, don't eat aimlessly, anyhowly, that you found something you're just eating. Just found this one that you are eating. You go to the funeral, especially the funerals, people like eating, especially in the funerals, because in my community, when somebody dies, as I already said, it is like a party. People celebrate, people come, people cook, people dance. That is how they do it. So if at all you are there, if at all you are in those kind of ceremonies, you're supposed to be very, 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 very careful when eating. You're supposed to be very careful, otherwise you want to get there alive. You'll get alive, but you're not going to make it, because a lot of things are going to happen. So before that thing happens, you're supposed to be very, very, very careful. If at all you haven't been how can I say, haven't had those cuts, there are some 2 cuts they're supposed to be giving, as I already said. Maybe on the legs they can maybe make those marks, or even on the chest, like the chest, they can even make those marks, or even on the wrist, somewhere here. Yes, somewhere here, just make some cuts, the 2 cuts. Then after making those 2 cuts using a blade, they just take those powdery stuff, the, how can I say it, those herbs. There's some special herbs that they normally use. Then they sprinkle, they rub those herbs somewhere at the place where they've already made the cuts. They rub it there when the blood is still coming out and the blood is still wet. They rub it there. So after doing that, nobody's going to bewitch you. Even if they try to bewitch you, it's not going to affect you at all, at all, at all. Or if at all they try to bewitch you, it's either two ways. If at all they try to bewitch you, it's not going to affect you. Or if at all they try to bewitch you also, it's going to backfire and go back to them. And another thing, as I'd already said, is maybe applying the pox oil, the pork, let me say, the pig's oil. I think all of us know what I'm talking about. The pig oil. You take the pig, you drain the oil through frying or roasting, then that oil is what you use to maybe rub it on your face when you're walking or you're going somewhere. Just rub it, so that is going to discourage whoever wants to be with you. And another one, as I already said earlier, is the use of eye pencil, especially for those people that live along the coastal part of the country. That is what they normally use. They just take the eye pencil, draw some mark on the face, on the eyebrows, and you are going to go. So doing that is going to discourage that person who might be having any notion or any idea or any thoughts of bewitching you. That is how it is done. So till then, let's meet again tomorrow for another amazing videos. So if at all you've been watching till here and you haven't subscribed, do the needful. Kindly subscribe, share, leave a comment, a positive comment, yeah, a positive comment. And also you can also tell me what you want me to talk about. Yes, anything you want me to talk about that you feel that I haven't touched on, or maybe if at all there are in my videos there's a place whereby maybe there's a video that you haven't understood, you can even tell me in the comment section and I will expound on it. Yes, I will expound on it. So till we meet again, but remember, road to 200 subscribers, and we can do this, guys. We can do this. So hit the subscription button and subscribe. Till then, peace.